What if I told you that talent isn't the most important factor in success? That no matter how naturally gifted someone is, it's hard work that truly determines who wins in the long run. Science proves that effort, persistence, and grit are what separate the best from the rest. Today we're diving into the research, breaking down real-life examples, and showing you exactly why hard work beats talent every single time. With nearly 25 years of sales experience under my belt, and with almost a decade as being the #1 volume producing rep at my current $150 million office, my name is Adnan and I'm here to share what works. The science behind hard work versus talent. Alright, so let's start with the science. Our brains are not fixed. Science shows that our brains are actually malleable through a process called neuroplasticity. Our brains literally rewire and strengthen themselves when we practice something over and over again. Think of it like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. This is why deliberate practice is so powerful. The more effort you put in, the more your brain adapts, helping you get better regardless of how naturally talented you are. In my current environment, I'm surrounded by probably the most talented sales force on the East Coast, with 80 highly talented sales reps. And I've mentioned this before in my other videos that on a talent basis, I feel I might be the least talented of them all. Yet, I've been the highest paid in my field for nearly 10 years straight. That's why this topic is so near and dear to me, because if a guy like me can succeed in my field on such a consistent basis, there's no reason why we all can't get to the next level in our careers and lives with just some minor mindset tweaks. You've probably heard of the 10,000 hour rule. It's the idea that to master anything, you need about 10,000 hours of focused practice. While the exact number varies, studies confirm that consistent, intense effort beats raw talent over time. Psychologist Duckworth studied top performers and found what made them successful wasn't talent, it was something called grit. Grit is a mix of passion and perseverance, and it turns out it's a better predictor of success than IQ, social skills, or even natural ability. For example, students who scored lower on IQ tests but had a higher grit actually outperformed smarter students in the long run. So what's the lesson here? The people who push through challenges, who stay committed, and who keep working are the ones who actually succeed in the end. Still not convinced? Let's look at some real-world example of hard work crushing talent. One being Michael Jordan, the basketball legend. Did you know that Michael Jordan was actually cut from the high school basketball team? Imagine that the greatest basketball player of all time told he wasn't good enough. But instead of giving up, he outworked everyone. He practiced longer, trained harder, and pushed himself beyond what anyone thought was possible. That's why he became the best. Number 2 being Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. Edison failed over 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Most people would have quit, but he didn't see failure as an obstacle. He saw it as a stepping stone to success. His mindset, absolutely genius. That it's 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Number 3, J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter. Before she became the world's famous author, J.K. Rowling was rejected 12 times by publishers. She was a single mom, broke, struggling, but she never stopped writing, never stopped trying. And now she sold over 50 million books worldwide. Number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo, the soccer superstar. Unlike Messi, Ronaldo wasn't considered a natural-born talent. But what he did have was an insane work ethic. He trained longer, pushed himself harder, and obsessed over improving every little detail. That's why he became one of the greatest soccer players in history. Number 5, Elon Musk, the innovator behind Tesla and SpaceX. People think of Elon Musk as a genius, but what most people don't realize is that he works 80 to 100 hours a week. He's not just smart, he outworks his competition. That's how he managed to revolutionize industries and accomplish things others thought were impossible. So how can you use this to your advantage? Here are 4 key takeaways to make sure hard work beats talent in your own life. Number 1 is to adopt a growth mindset. Speaking from a sales background, we focus on mindset a lot. There's constant ups and downs in my career, and I have wholeheartedly come to a conclusion that in order to be good at my job, I need to understand that this is something I'll never master. That keeps me constantly looking at myself in the mirror and being honest where I need to improve and evolve. Stop believing that skills are fixed. The brain is like a muscle. The more you challenge it, the stronger it gets. Start embracing challenges instead of avoiding them. Those of you that know me personally, for me, it's ice plunges every day to stay in that strong mindset. Number 2, focus on deliberate practice. Don't just practice for the sake of it. Focus on improving specific weaknesses. Whether it's sports, music, coding, or public speaking, breaking things down and working on them strategically. Number 3, learn to push through failure. I come from an industry where most people quit too soon. Instead, reframe failure as feedback. Every time you fail, you learn, adapt, and get better. The only real failure is to quit. Number 4, be consistent, not just motivated. Motivation fades, but habits stick. If you want to master something, show up every day, even when you don't feel like it. The people who succeed aren't the most talented. They're the ones who refuse to quit. So what's the takeaway? Talent might give you a small head start, but it's hard work that determines who crosses the finish line first. The people who push through, who stay consistent, and who put in the hours are the ones who make it to the top. So now it's up to you. What's one skill you're going to work harder at starting today? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your goals. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on content like this. Thank you for watching, and remember that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Thank you.